a woman with the breast out, a child who is naked, and a man with the chest out in a 90% Muslim country. This is the story of how this statue, which now apparently represents Africa, was made with so much controversy behind it. So the country is Senegal, and the country has 90% of its population being Muslim.
This woman is sexy, and the Muslim African here in Senegal are not happy with this.
And yeah, of course, this statue created a lot of drama. People protesting it to be against religion, it's idolatry, it's portraying bad women, and it was built from 2006 up to 2010, consuming $27 million in a country which at that time they were in crisis. It was an idea of the president Abdoulaye Wade, and it's basically a man carrying a child on his biceps and then holding his wife by the waist. It was made in bronze and it can be visited outside for free, but then to get inside you need to pay around $10, which will give you access to a small museum inside and also having a ride which could take you up to the top or the head of the man. Back to the controversy of this statue. Check this, $27 million to make this, and actually it was almost impossible for the country to get that money, which of course they couldn't get, and they ended up paying by land instead of paying with cash. And also another cool thing is that this statue was made by a North Korean company. Yeah, North Korea, not South Korean. And behind all the controversies of it was made by foreigners to represent an African culture, consuming too much money in a crisis time, badly representing women, and all those other things behind it, one of the things which made I supported so much something like this, despite how much it's going to cost, is that at least we're taking a step towards speaking our story and making our legacy. Because this is one of the things which Africa have been lacking for a very long time. Most African countries, it's like we have no choice of our story and of the things which we have been doing. And for me, when a country does a step toward making something, it's worth it, no matter how much it's going to cost for it. Because just check 200 years back, Europeans were busy making statues, and today we are paying our money to just take a picture in front of Eiffel or the Liberty or anything. They now become precious things just because they were made a long time back, and of course they had to endure a lot of efforts to make those things come to life. And in the same way, I think it's worth it if Africans we can now learn to value our things and speak our story, and no matter how much we're going to spend on it, it's worth it to speak our story no matter what way. Art will always be one of the best way in which a civilization can express itself. And the cool thing is that it was conceived by Senegalese, even though the execution was not. But at least go and conceive also something which will speak the story of your country. Thanks so much for being here. Catch you next time. Hey, my name is Bertin, and I'm sharing 100 real stories about events which happened in Africa. And if you want to know more about them, follow or subscribe.